Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a delicious tri-tip sandwich. We are going to make a mayonnaise and horseradish sauce, and as well as that, obviously the tri-tip is going to be going on there, and hopefully it's going to be beautifully pink. And I'm going to also saute some mushrooms and some onions up, and we're going to put all that goodness together on one ciabatta roll, and I'll bet this is going to be epic and fantastic tasting. All right, well, you can see probably the smoker is smoking up, so we got to get this tri-tip on. It's almost like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We got to get this meat going so we can get this sandwich made. All right, everybody, I'll bring you back very shortly. Okay, first thing is first, we're going to get this seasoned up, and today, for all the people that don't have all these fancy rubs, I'm going to be using nothing but salt and pepper. And we're going to keep this real simple. All right, that'll be the presentation side. Let's flip this baby over. Let's get this all seasoned up. I don't know what that thing is. And because it's late in the day, I'm going to be cooking this at a little bit higher temperature than normal, because we got to get this sucker done. I'm running out of daylight. Even though it is about 3 o'clock, I still got about 4 hours left out here. And even though it's a thick piece of meat, it's really not all that thick, so it shouldn't take that long to cook. I also wanted to mention that there was a big fat cap running across the whole back of this tri-tip that I removed. It was probably about 1/4 of an inch of fat. You don't necessarily want that. And on the other side, the presentation side, as I called it, there was a little bit of silver skin that I removed. And once all this was removed, you get this beautiful piece of meat with this gorgeous marbling. All right, got this seasoning up. Don't want to waste as much as we can. All right, we're going to get the smoker heated up to 275, and let's get this baby on. All right, let's get this meat on. All right, 275 until we reach about 100, 105 degrees, and I'm going to take it off, and we're going to reverse sear this thing and get some nice char marks on it. All right, until about 100, 105 degrees. I'll check back with you then. Okay, while that meat is heating up, time to get on to our next phase of what we have to do. This is going to be the onion and the mushroom portion of it. So what we got here is we got some organic shiitake mushrooms, some extra virgin olive oil. We have our sweet onion and some butter. And we're not doing any cooking in the house today. I'm going to be using the Monument Grill side burner to saute these mushrooms and onions up. And let me tell you about these pans. Not sponsored, by the way. I just decided I needed some newer pans, especially when I was cooking for the dog. And I wanted to get some decent pans, but not spend $400 for this type of pattern nonstick pan. Now, I've gotten 4 of these pans. These pans are awesome. They clean up real well. And I'll leave a link to this one down into the description so you've got the brand. But these pans, this particular brand, is super affordable, and they work really great, and I love them. All right, let's get this pan heated up, and I'll bring it right back. All right, another good thing about these pans that I forgot to mention is you can use wood utensils, wooden spoons, wooden spatulas, and with these you can also use metal utensils, which is a big plus and a big bonus. All right, we're going to get some butter going here. Pan is heating up. And let's get a little bit of olive oil in there. Turn this down a bit. And we're going to do the onions first and save the mushrooms for when the onions are almost done. All right, let's get some of these onions in here. It'll be a while for these to saute get all sweetened up, sauteed up, and golden brown. And again, it's 100 freaking degrees out here, so I am not heating up the house in the kitchen when I could do everything outside. So we got the meat going on the smoker over there, the ZGrills, and we're sauteing up the onions and mushrooms on the Monty McGrill's gas grill, the side burner. All right. These mixed up a little bit. And we go get some salt and pepper. All right, got the salt and pepper. We're always forgetting something every time we're doing these videos. Everybody does it. But that's all right. Put a little bit of this on there. All right, that should be good. I really love these pans. I really do. Like I told you, they're not the $300, $400, $500 pans that you see with this type of pattern in it. These are very, very affordable. I'll leave the link to all the pans that I've bought of this brand, just so you have your options. Because this one right here is like a deep one. I do have skillets of various sizes. Very, very impressed with these pans. All right, got them coated up. Let's get a lid on it and let's let them cook for a little while. I'll bring you back later. Okay, this meat cooked up a little bit quicker than I was expecting. It's time to pull this sucker off, and we're going to let it rest until we do the reverse sear. I'll get it inside and I'll get it covered for the time being. Okay, while the onions are coming along and the meat is resting inside until we put it over the flame, time to make our mayonnaise horseradish sauce. Very super simple. This is a 1-to-1 ratio. 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of horseradish. I'm going to be using 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise and 4 tablespoons of horseradish because there's 2 of us eating. All right, let's get to mixing this simple topping up. Okay, I'm going to be using a half for this, so I don't have to worry about dunking it in both. Okay. There's 1, 2, a little generous, 3, and 4. Okay, let's get that off to the side. Now for the horseradish. I'm going to be needing 8 of these because this is a half a teaspoon. Okay, here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, now we give it a little mix. Get this well incorporated. You're going to have a delicious sauce for your tri-tip sandwiches. Oh yeah, smells wonderful. There you go. Super simple, nothing fancy. All right, I'm going to go get all this back in the fridge until we're ready to use it. All right, time to check on these onions. Well, they're getting there. Whew, it's hot. Turn this down a little bit. But they're coming along real good. All right, a few more minutes and then I will be putting in the mushrooms. Okay, it's so hot out here. my camera overheated, my phone. So now that I got to cool down, it is time to continue on. And time to put the shiitake mushrooms in here. All right, get this turned back on. Down to low. And these mushrooms will render down rather small. If you didn't know, mushrooms are mostly made of water, so these will shrink. That big old thing is not going to be that big, nor is that big one. None of them are. They are going to shrink down. All right, let's get the cover back on and let those babies cook and render down. I'll bring it back in a little while. Okay, let's give these mushrooms and onions a check. Oh yeah. Look at those. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And look at that pan. Nothing stuck to this pan. All right, let's get these out. See, you can use metal on these. Okay, one try to get away. All right, I'm going to bring it back shortly when it's time to reverse sear this tri-tip. Be back in a moment. All right, we got this grill up to about 400. It was a little over 400 till I opened it up. All right, let's get some marks on this tri-tip. Get some flavor cooked into it. As you can see, it was plenty juicy. So hoping I didn't overshoot the mark. A little press. Woo, it's hot. All right, we'll let it go for a couple minutes. Another flip. I want to do this over charcoal, but I'm running out of time, so the gas grill it is. It's not going to be as good as charcoal. It'll get the job done. All right, flip it again. See, you're getting a little bit of color on there. Some nice marks. Give it the old temp reading. We're about in the 130s. All right, let it go a little bit longer. All right, one more flip. Yeah, I got a little bit of red juice coming out of here, so I think we're doing fine. All right, I'm going to bring it back when it's time to slice this up and build this sandwich. Okay, everybody, let's cut into this. Now, the grain will run two different ways on this cut of meat. But for the video, I'm just going to cut it right down the middle, and we're going to see what we got. Did we do good, or did I overcook it? Let's see what we did. Oh, yeah. That is perfectly pink. How can you go wrong with that? All right, I'm going to get some slices cut up for my girlfriend, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to make us a sandwich. a tri-tip sandwich. Okay, before I build this sandwich, I wanted to show you guys how you should cut this meat. Look at that. That meat is beautiful. What you want to do is you want to cut this thing into thin strips to make this wonderful sandwich. You get you turned around here like this, and you need a sharp knife. See, that is what you're looking for right there to build your sandwich. Thin slices like that. Look at all the juice. And if you're interested in some cheap, sharp knives, cheaper than Dal Strong, cheaper than all those big expensive brands, I will leave a link for this knife made by Marku down in the description. I have many of their knives, as I've talked about before on my videos. They're a good quality knife for more than half the price of a Dal Strong. As you can see how well this is cutting, and I haven't sharpened it in a little while. Look at that. Paper thin. Paper thin with this knife. Sometimes almost too thin. That's all right. We'll get through it. This doneness turned out perfect. If you don't like it this pink, by all means, cook it more medium well or well done. It's always up to you. Okay, I'm going to cut the rest up later. Let's get to building the sandwich. Okay, I got what you call your ciabatta roll. So let's take that apart like that. First off, we're going to be putting on our mushrooms and onions. Give a nice little layer of that on the bottom. Mr. B, you can't have none, even though you're going to try. I know those onions smell sweet, don't they? All right. Okay, we got that nice coating on the bottom. Now let's get some meat. Mr. B also wants some meat. Oh, look at that meat. Get out of here, bees. Okay, now that we've got our meat on there, now we're going to take our mayonnaise and horseradish sauce. A little bit on the bread. All right. Now, time to cap this sucker. And there you have it. This is going to be an incredible tri-tip sandwich. And anybody can make this. You don't even have to have a smoker or a grill. You can cook this tri-tip in your oven. All right, everybody. Let's give this delicious tri-tip sandwich a taste and see how we did. Man, you got the onions and the mushrooms, the medium rare tri-tip meat, the ciabatta roll. Let's go. Not to mention the mayonnaise and horseradish sauce. That's killer. And that horseradish isn't overpowering at all. Yeah, even my fly wants it. Get out of here, fly. Not for you. Yeah, messy. But the best kind of sandwiches are messy. Mm. Oh, overall, this is a win-win. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I haven't made this sooner. Mm. Perfect medium rare. For a minute there, I thought it was going to be overdone. It was another killer hot day today. All right, I'll finish that later on. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I've got more stuff coming up, and I have plenty of stuff I've done in the past for you to check out. Also, coming up, ZGrills sent me a new controller for my ZGrill smoker to turn it into a Wi-Fi smoker. So stay tuned for this video coming up. I will be doing an unboxing and an installation video. So if you are interested in turning your smoker into Wi-Fi without having to buy a whole new smoker, I will show you exactly how this is done. And I do believe it only does certain models, but I will definitely look into that before I do the video on this product. So anyways, stay tuned for that. Okay, everybody, as I said before, thank you for watching. I surely appreciate you watching my videos. And as I always say, if I can cook it, you can cook it. Stop making boring food. That's all there is to it. Enjoy food. Don't make the same boring, same old, same old. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. Take care, and I will definitely catch you on the next one.